first, you can't force your kid to abide by standards because kids develop at different levels, but you can determine where do we need to work harder, where are we like falling behind, and where can we give more of our energy, and what can I expect out of this grade level? How do you know what you're supposed to be teaching? And I'm like, it's actually like one of the easiest parts of homeschooling, actually. A lot of times, like, your curriculum is set to standard grade level expectations, but if you want to do your due diligence and double check, there's a couple things you can do. Number one, you can look up your state Department of Instruction's expectations for the grade level your kid is going into. You just search whatever state you're in, Department of Education, grade level standards, right? And you go through those files. They're usually pretty dense and not fun to look at. You can also pick up Home Learning Year by Year by Rebecca Rupp, I believe is her name. That is a great book. I'll link that at my Amazon storefront. So if you wanted to go pick that up, you totally can. That's a great resource to tell you what is like expected by grade level. And then the last thing is actually Jessica from Waldock Way does a lot of work on her own website for grade level expectations, designs a lot of her curriculum for her daughter, just like on her own based on those. State standards or just like grade level standards are very helpful to know, like, what should we be working on? Is my curriculum like not covering some things that I think they should be covering that I can maybe supplement? Or you can say, whoa, I guess we're almost at the end of the year and my kid doesn't know how to do this, this, and this. Maybe throughout the summer, we should work on those things. So it's helpful in that way to use state standards. It doesn't mean your kid is like smart or dumb. It doesn't mean that your homeschool is good or bad. It just gives you a touch point of like what you can think about as you're planning the education for your child. So I hope that helped.